Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start the pending topic that is the tobacco, drugs, and alcohol (TDA). Okay. So let us see first one, tobacco. So if you see the term tobacco refers to dried and cured leaves of the plant called as tobacco nicotiana. Okay, so tobacco means it is the dried and cured leaves of the plant called as tobacco nicotiana, right? Then how the tobacco is abused? That means how the people use tobacco. So if you see the tobacco was used since 400 years onwards by the humans. The human beings are using tobacco since 400 years onwards. Then how this tobacco was abused or how this tobacco was used means it is abused in the form of smoking, chewing like gutkhas, and snorting. Snorting means they make the tobacco into powder and they inhale that powder, right? So this is the mode of abuse. Then what the tobacco consists of? Tobacco consists of an alkaloid. The alkaloid present in tobacco was called as nicotine. So the alkaloid which is present in the tobacco is called as nicotine. So what is the use of this nicotine? Nicotine is highly addictive substance. Remember that. Highly addictive. That means even if you smoke once a cigarette or if you use the tobacco even for once, the nicotine which is present in the tobacco make you to get addicted for that. So the highly addictive substance present in the tobacco was nicotine. Then what are the effects of nicotine? Let us see. The nicotine stimulates adrenal gland to secrete adrenaline or noradrenaline. Okay, so nicotine, when the person smokes, the nicotine released in the smoke stimulates the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland releases adrenaline, a hormone called as adrenaline or noradrenaline. So what is the effect of this adrenaline? This adrenaline increases the blood pressure and also heart rate. Remember that. So the nicotine stimulates the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland in turn releases adrenaline or noradrenaline. So what is the effect of adrenaline means? Adrenaline or noradrenaline increases the blood pressure and also increases the heart rate of that person. Now let us see what are the effects of smoking. Smoking causes right? So what are the effects of smoking means? Smoking causes bronchitis, emphysema, gastric ulcers, and coronary artery disease. Can, right? So smoking is causing bronchitis. The person who smokes suffers with bronchitis, emphysema, gastric ulcers, and coronary artery diseases. And it also causes cancers, right? The smoking also causes cancers. Cancers like. So what are the cancers caused due to smoking means? Cancers like throat cancer. Okay. lung cancer, and urinary bladder cancer. Remember that. Smoking causes cancers like throat cancer, lung cancer, and urinary bladder cancer. But if you see the chewing of tobacco or chewing of gutkhas causes oral cancer. Then remember that smoking increases the levels of carbon monoxide in the blood. The levels of carbon increases in the blood and the levels of oxygen decreases in the blood. Then the person who is smoking faces the deficiency of oxygen in the blood. So these are the effects of the smoking, right? Let us go for the next one, drugs. Right, we see the next one, drugs. What are drugs? Drugs are chemicals. Remember that. They are the chemicals used for cure, prevention, and treatment. Right? So the drugs are the chemicals which are used for the cure, prevention, and treatment of diseases. Okay, then what is meant by drug abuse? What is drug abuse? Drugs used for other than medical purposes or excessive intake of drugs which affects physical and psychological conditions of a person is called as drug abuse. That means sometimes people uses these chemicals not for the prevention, treatment, or cure of any disease. So if they are using the chemicals other than medical purposes, that means the person is not at all suffering from any disease, even though he is using some chemicals for his pleasure, or if he is taking excessive of these drugs which is affecting his physical conditions and also psychological conditions, we call that one as drug abuse. If we see the drug abuse is mostly seen in the youth. That means the drug and alcohol has been increased, especially in the youth. Right? That is the reason why we included this topic in this level, so that we can prevent the students and the youth from these drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. Right. So let us see what are the most of the drugs abused are from where these drugs are extracted. Let us see them. So most of the drugs extracted from inflorescence of plants and few from fungi. Right? So most of the drugs are extracted from the plants, from the inflorescence of the plants, and few of the drugs are extracted from the fungus. So there are some drugs like LSD, right? So LSD is extracted from fungus, right? Let's go for what are the common plants. So drugs commonly abused are opioids, cannabinoids, and coca alkaloids. Right, students, now we'll go for this drug abuse in a tabular form. right? We'll go in a chart form that will be easy for you while you are studying, and it is very easy to remember also. Individual, if you go means it takes a lot of time, you go in a chart way, right? So we'll do the chart now. Right, let us see the first drug, opioids. So extracted from poppy plant or scientific name is Papaver somniferum. Right? So opioids are extracted from the poppy plant or opium plant or Papaver somniferum, and the opioids binds to specific receptors in central nervous system and GI tract. Remember that. So the opioids, when a person is taking opioids, the opioids are binding to specific receptors. They are present in the central nervous system and also in the gastrointestinal tract. Now let us see what are the chemicals or what are the drugs extracted from the opioids. The first one is morphine. Morphine. So from where this morphine is extracted? Okay, morphine is extracted from latex of So the morphine is extracted from the latex of the dry pod of the poppy plant. It is extracted from the latex of the dry pod of the poppy plant. Then how does it occurs? It occurs as colorless or white crystalline powder. Okay, so it occurs as a colorless powder or white crystalline powder. Then how it has been taken? What is the mode of abuse? Mode of abuse is oral. That means it can be taken orally or it can be injected. Okay, mode of abuse is oral. It can be taken orally or it can be injected. Then what is the effects? The morphine acts as sedative or painkiller. Morphine is acting as the sedative or a painkiller. Then when the people use this morphine means generally it is used in post surgeries. Right? Remember that. So after the surgery, the patient suffers with a lot of pain. To reduce that pain, the doctors inject the morphine. Okay, there are also synthetic forms of morphine. We'll discuss that one later. But they use this morphine to reduce the pain and also keep the patient in sedation. Right? So that is about the morphine. Let us go for the second one. Heroin. So this is the heroin, commonly called smack or brown sugar, and the chemical name is diacetyl morphine. Okay, so it is commonly called as smack or brown sugar, and chemical name is called as diacetyl morphine. So from where it is extracted? Extracted due to acetylation of morphine. Heroin is formed due to the acetylation of the morphine. Then how does it occurs? It occurs as colorless or white, bitter and odorless crystalline powder. Okay, it occurs as colorless powder or a white bitter tasted colorless crystalline powder. Then how the heroin is abused means heroin is abused in the form of injection or snorting Then what are the effects of heroin? Heroin is a depressant. Remember that heroin is a depressant. So it slows down the body function. Okay. So the heroin slows down the body function. So these are the opioids. Once again I will repeat the opioids. Opioids are extracted from the opium plant or poppy plant. The scientific name of the opium plant is Papaver somniferum. Then when the opioids, where the opioids binds in our body means the opioid binds in our body in the central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract for a specific receptors. So under the opioids there are two drugs commonly called as morphine and second one is called as heroin. So morphine is extracted from the latex of the dried pod of the plant. Okay, so how the morphine is used? Morphine is either injected or taken orally. What is the effects of morphine means? Morphine is a sedative. It gives sedation and also reduces the pain. That means it is also acting as the painkiller. Then when the people use morphine, means generally the morphine was given to the patients who has undergone surgery to reduce the pain and also keep the patient in sedation. Right, second one, heroin. Heroin common name is smack or brown sugar. Then it is common scientific name is diacetyl morphine because the heroin is formed due to acetylation of morphine. Then how does it occur? It occurs as a colorless crystalline powder or it occurs as a white, bitter, odorless crystalline powder. Then how the heroin was taken means heroin is either injected or snorted. Snorted means taking through the nose, inhaling the powder. Right? Strong inhalation through the nose is called as snorting. Then what are the effects of the heroin? Effects of the heroin is a depressant. Remember that. Heroin is a depressant and it reduces the what we can say slows down the body functions. Right, this completes about the heroin. Now let us go for the next one, cannabinoids. Right, we go for the next drugs, cannabinoids. So from where it is extracted? Extracted from Indian hemp plant called as and bind to cannabinoid receptors. Then how this cannabinoids has been abused means cannabinoids are abused by smoking. Binds to cannabinoid receptors and effects on so it binds to the cannabinoid receptors and they show effects on the cardiovascular system. The natural cannabinoids are extracted from inflorescence of the plant. Then the leaves of cannabinoids, the flower tops of cannabinoids, then the seeds of cannabinoids are combined to form ganza, marijuana charas, and hashish. So the leaves, flower tops, seeds, and also you can use the word, another word, resins. Okay, resins of cannabinoids are combined to form ganza, marijuana, charas, and hashish. So these are the other parts, other drugs of the cannabinoids, right? Then cannabinoids also used by the sports persons, which is called as doping. Remember that cannabinoids are also used by the sports persons, and that one is called as doping. Now let us go for the next one, the last one, coca alkaloids. Right, this one again I'm writing here, shows its effects on cardiovascular system. Okay, the word which I have written here is, I have written that one. Okay, now let's go for the next one. Right, the next one, cocaine or coca alkaloid or crack. So it is extracted from South American plant called Erythroxylum coca. Right? It is extracted from South American plant called as Erythroxylum coca. Then what is the mode of abuse means? It is snorted. It is snorted. Then what are the effects? So effects I am writing down because of the light is falling there. So effects are, it interferes transport of dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, so it is interfering the transport of, inhibiting the transport of dopamine. Second one, sense of euphoria. Euphoria means a state of well-being. Okay. Then sense of increased strength. That means the person feel is very strong. And sense of hallucinations. Right? So euphoria means a state of well-being. That means the person feels he is well, and also he feels very strong. Then what are the hallucinations means? Living in the fantasies. That means the person feels that things are present in front of him actually which are not there. Okay, so these are the effects of the what we call cocaine. So cocaine is also called as crack. The cocaine is extracted from a South American plant called as Erythroxylum coca. Right? Then how this cocaine was taken? Cocaine was taken in the form, taken by snorting. Then what are the effects of cocaine? Cocaine interferes with the transport of dopamine. So dopamine acts as a neurotransmitter. Okay, dopamine elevates your moods. Dopamine causes dopamine causes a state of happiness. Sometimes the cocaine interferes with the transport of this one, dopamine, and it causes sense of euphoria. Euphoria means a state of well-being, state of being strong. And sense of hallucinations means the person lives in fantasies, right? So this is about the what we call cocaine and these drugs. Now let us see the plants with hallucinations. Right, plants with hallucinogenic properties. So first one, Atropa belladonna. The second one is Datura. Right? So these plants are having hallucinogenic properties. Now let us see some drugs. Drugs like barbiturates, sleeping pills, amphetamines, sleepless pills, and benzodiazepam, tranquilizers, right? And lysergic acid, diethyl amide, commonly called as LSD, right? So what these drugs are, for what purpose these drugs are used? These drugs are used for the patients to treat with mental disorders and insomnia. Insomnia means sleeplessness. Okay, the person, those are suffering with mental disorders and insomnia are treated with these drugs, right? Some people also abuse these drugs. For example, you take the LSD, right? LSD is having strong hallucination properties. It is a strong hallucination properties are present in the LSD. So these drugs, that means the drugs like which I have told you earlier, the leaves, the fruit tops, and the seeds are used since hundreds of years onwards by the people for the religious purposes, for the rituals, and also for the folk medicines. Right. So this completes about the tobacco and drugs. Okay, let us go for the alcohol in the next class. Right. Have a nice day, children. Bye.